Welcome back to the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be looking at the Rebel Moon trailer
Mm.
from director Zack Schneider.
Oh yeah. Now, I think this has been a highly anticipated film, at least
Yeah.
for the Zack Schneider fans, wanting to see what this whole film's going to be about. So I guess we'll
hmm
watch the trailer. We'll share our thoughts after. So stick around. Let's watch it. Nice.
Hmm.
Do you
The
know the
vibe is
story
cool
of
with
the
this.
Princess Issa? In myth, she was called the Redeemer. It was said this child would stop the madness of war. That she was to usher in a new age of peace and compassion. I was given memories of a world I will never see. Loyalty to a king I cannot serve. And love for a child I could not save.
Oh,
What do you think they want?
Everything.
I found her. Scargiver.
I am a child of war. I was taught that love is weakness. There is a difference between justice and revenge.
There is a price to pay for your defiance. Shh. One moment. I do love this part.
Hold on.
I don't want no trouble.
We're not here to bring any.
Are you ready?
You and I both know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
that's cool. Heck yeah.
A king is a man, and a man can fail. But a myth is indestructible.
The time has come for all that you love. Protect each other and show them no mercy.
Who among you is willing to die for what you believe?
Part 1, A Child of Fire, December.
Okay.
Ooh, part 2,
Ooh,
April 2024.
that's a little bit. That was a surprise.
Yeah.
They gave us both parts.
I was wondering why the text was so high on part 1
Yeah.
up on the screen. I'm like, is there something coming underneath it? And it says part 2. And like, how many? What, December to
Yeah.
April? That's like 4 months.
Um.
That's wild.
Wow. So I know that this is based on Zack Schneider's idea for like
Star
if-
Wars movie.
for Star Wars. If he
Yeah.
got a chance to write a Star Wars movie,
Which they're
and
not going to give him the chance.
well, I think the offer was on the table, but he had like differences with creative freedom.
Right.
But I mean, there's lightsaber looking swords
Mhm.
and ships and
And the
action.
the villains are an empire that's
Mhm.
trying to control the galaxy, and
Yeah.
and so there's a lot of, and then basically it centers around this one woman who was in wars previously
Mhm.
and has all of this violent baggage that she takes into her life, and then a tyrant comes to the moon and she's basically like, well, let's fight back. So
I'm always hesitant when, the main character is the girl who's the key to everything.
I
Um,
don't know if she's the key to
or
everything. I
or
think she
like
might be
a.
the rallying voice,
Yeah,
right?
like the girl boss type. I actually don't mind a girl boss main character as long as they're a realistic main character.
Hmm.
I love Vi from League of Legends.
Hmm.
Dude, awesome. She's
One of my
just like
favorite,
punching dudes.
right? Well, look,
Awesome.
one of my favorite um, secret agent spy movies is Salt with Angelina
Hmm.
Jolie.
Yeah.
So freaking awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't have a problem with it.
somebody who's capable, somebody who's cool,
Yeah.
but obviously has, faults and misgivings and interesting kind of personality. I'm into that, and so Zach really, I think, tries to make his movies look really good. Just
It's a
make them
specific style, right?
visual spectacle. I
I got a lot
remember
of 300 vibes from this trailer. A
his,
lot
hi
of 300
the Man
vibes.
of Steel trailers were
Mhm.
just epic
Right.
trailers. And,
Just that
you know,
remember that shot of Superman in the crowd of people and everyone's reaching for him and he's just, like, towering above everybody
yeah, and
in the
and
rain?
I think that was Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, something like that. Super
Dude,
cool,
the
dude.
the Batman versus Superman trailers, the original Man of Steel trailers, they were awesome.
Right.
Um, and I think maybe the Justice League isn't quite the right
Mhm.
setting for his look, but kind of a Dune Star Wars space opera
Right.
with that with elements of 300 Star Wars, Dune, um oh, there was another one, maybe some Blade Runner, just like
Right.
all the good elements that you want to make something look really cool and really
Mhm.
interesting. I'm optimistic,
Look,
I'm gonna say.
I think it's
I'm
cool that
curious.
I think it's cool that, even if look, I don't think this is gonna be an incredibly deep film. I don't think this
Mhm.
is gonna be a film you walk away changed in the same way that you don't walk away from the Justice League,
Mhm.
Schneider cut or
Yeah, or
300
Army of the
changed.
Dead.
Yeah, not you don't walk away from his movies changed,
Mhm.
but you definitely come away with an idea of like, "Wow, I just saw a cinematic spectacle." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think that's what he's going for. I think that's probably his goal through his
Yeah, I
career,
wouldn't even
cinematic
say
spectacle, you know?
cinematic masterpiece,
Just spectacle, dude.
cinematic spectacle, and I think
New
we've
things, stuff we haven't
right.
seen
Yeah,
before, you
yeah,
know?
we've
That's
we've
like what
gotten away
300
from
was.
that. We've gotten away from that with, kind of the generic what we've gotten a lot from Marvel movies and what everybody's kind of expecting when
Right.
something like John Wick and Dune and these big movies come out and show us like new spectacle.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a visual marvel or masterpiece, but we do want to see something fresh and interesting. And
Right.
this looks really cool. This is the appropriate place for that kind of like slow mo
Yeah.
action, awesome stuff that he likes to
Yeah.
do.
And in some ways I do kind of think like what you're saying, a spectacle or something new, something fresh
Hmm.
is those things before it's then defined as a masterpiece, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You kind of have to
absolutely.
see it and you kind of have to mull on it and see how the public feels about it and how
Hmm.
they interpret it, how they, how it makes them feel emotionally and then the public decides collectively or partially that this is a masterpiece to us, right?
I'm interested to see. I know this is just now coming onto the scene, but I am interested in like what the behind the scenes, how much CG, how much practical, what's he doing with cameras? Because I remember back when 300 came out, he was doing interesting stuff.
Mhm.
With to get those slow mo shots with the
Yeah.
zoom in and everything, which
Yeah.
nobody had seen before.
No, and honestly, like, everyone kind of understands how to do that now,
Hmm.
but still no one's tried to replicate it. Like,
I've only seen like one corridor crew video where they attempt to replicate
I'm
that
talking about
shot.
a director who's like, "I wanna do it."
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
who else? I maybe there's like there's maybe a whisper of it in the Sherlock Holmes movies.
Yeah.
Maybe a whisper of
Yeah,
it,
there is.
right? But
They
outside
have
of
some
that
really good slow-mo scenes in Sherlock Holmes.
no one really cares to do it that way, and I
Mhm.
think we'll get to see some of that cool slow-mo Zack Schneider 300 vibes from this. It also kinda feels like, John Carter, which is fresh.
Yeah, yeah.
I love John Carter, so I think it'll be a fun vibe overall.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, really interesting trailer. Kind of gets you excited for what they could do with this. And man, if we can get if the creator is good and the second Dune is good and this is good, we could have like a
sci-fi's
big,
coming back.
we could have a big push for sci-fi.
Yeah, sci-fi that's not Star Wars, right?
Sci-fi that's not Star Wars. That's interesting and fun.
Yeah, or Star Trek.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really, really cool. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We love you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the very next reaction. Toodaloo.